Hi, I'm Heather from booktubes, and today is sports romance recommendations. This is not something I reach for on a super consistent basis, but when I do, so good. I have a variety of ages and sports for this one. As always, if it's on Kindle Unlimited, it's marked in the description, and like my video if you want more people to see it. First one I have is Against the Ropes, which is Redemption #1 by Sarah Castille. I really loved this entire series, and I believe I read a whole nother series by this author too, so I really enjoyed her writing. She writes really good alphas, and this one is a underground fighting gym, and it's like MMA style. And our heroine is a medic, and she does not enjoy violence or fighting. She has PTSD from it, and she ends up being the medic for this underground ring. One, because Torment wants her to, because he's the owner and the top fighter and is going to get his way and have her. And partially because she just needs the money. Because they're an underground ring, it's illegal, and so they can't just have any medic, so she gets the job. They fall hard for each other. I love this hero. I would reread this book, absolutely, so big recommendation there. Then I have Alluring, which is Alluring #1 by Sarah Curtis. This is NFL romance series. Jack is a little bit of a man whore, a little bit of a playboy, and he is an NFL player, so he doesn't have to try too hard to get the ladies. And till Alexis, not into it. She's not charmed. And so he has to actually pursue her and works really hard to get her to fall for him. Unfortunately, someone else wants Jack, and they don't mind getting rid of Alexis to make sure that it happens. So there's some romantic suspense involved, and I really liked the main characters. I really liked him pursuing her. I'm just into that. It's a really good story. Then I had Misadventures of a College Girl, which is Misadventures #8 by Rowe. The Misadventures series are written by different authors. They're completely unconnected, so you can absolutely read them in any order. But Zoe is a virgin, and she wants to get rid of it, and so she decides to pick a man whore at a fraternity party, and Tyler is the one. And then he finds out, and he's like, no, this isn't how we're gonna do it. So they have a really strong friendship to start, and they have a really healthy relationship, good communication. He's going to be an NFL player, and she, I think, is training to be an actress. So they both have really high goals that they want to achieve. And I really liked it a lot. Bree from 11 Words is a huge fan of this book, and it really lives up to the hype. Then I have Fallen Crest High, which is Fallen Crest High #1 by Tijan. This is a new adult romance between a girl who is an athlete herself. She is a track runner, although she doesn't run track in the very beginning of the first book. She runs, but she's not on a team. And a football player. This series goes from them being in high school all the way until after college or through college, and the epilogue is after college. But so it follows them for several years, and I love their relationship. I love the found family aspect. They do end up so her life is basically falling apart. Her mom has left her dad and is moving her in with her new stepdad, who has 2 sons, and she knows who the sons are. Sons are the rulers of the entire town. Now, they're not spoiled. They're not terrible people at all. In fact, I love them. They will ruthlessly shred you to pieces if you attack someone that they care about. But they aren't just out of their way bullies. And I really like that. I like that they were protective bullies rather than just getting, a power trip off of it. I really like them. I like all 3 main characters. Sam, Mason, who is her love interest, and his brother, what is his name? What is his name? My brain. I don't know. Wow, that is bugging me that I cannot think of his name. Normally it doesn't bother me that much, but I know his name. I got nothing. I really like all of them, and I like the found family aspect, and in each book they continue to grow, they continue to mature, and they continue to kind of add people to their found family, and I really liked it. Then I had Let Me Hold You, which is McLean Brothers #2 by Alexandria House. This is an NBA player. This is a series about different brothers, and this is not my favorite book of the series. It is the one with the athlete in it though, and I will explain to you why it's not my favorite. So Leland is a NBA player, and he is into older women, always. And she's an older woman, and in fact, she's the mom of another player. Now, she's a single mom, and her son is obviously younger than Leland, but still, she's an older woman. The thing I didn't like about this book, I think it served a purpose, you know? But basically, she keeps him a secret because she doesn't want her son to be mad for a long time in the book. And he's over it. So that was the only thing, because I was like, come on, just get it together. But there were reasons, and even if you don't agree with the reasons, I think that you can see why they would exist. So it wasn't my favorite because of that. However, it was delightful, just like all of the McLean brothers, and is with an NBA player. Lastly, I have Real, which is Real #1 by Katie Evans. This is a underground fighter. Again, I think it's MMA style. This is Remington Tate. He is the superstar of the underground fighting ring, and Brooke, he sees her at one of his matches. He like points at her. He wants her brought back, and not for just like a hookup, and she ends up being his physical therapist, and they have a romance. Remington is bipolar, and so that plays a big part in the story. This is a duet, and then there's a third book that's from his perspective, which I haven't read but would like to. So I will warn you, the ending of this book, you're not gonna be thrilled about it. But then the second book, you do get your happily ever after there. I read this so long ago, and I remember so much about it, and I'm still so into this couple. It's a good one. It is a good one. So that's it. That's all my sports romance. What's your favorite sports romance? What is your favorite sport to read about in romance? Let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.